What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Choc, and you guys already know, man, I'm coming at you with another banger video, man. And as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, man, this is not clickbait. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to glitch your build. Now, you are not doing anything against TOS. You are not going to do anything that's going to get banned. And I'm going to show you guys 3 different builds that you guys could use and finesse the system with. And obviously, I'm going to teach you guys how you could do this for yourself. It does take trial and error, and you do kind of got to follow the instructions precisely, or it won't work. If you tweak just a few attributes the wrong way, it doesn't work. So let me go ahead and show you guys off rip. Again, this is the 6'8" build. I have been using this on stream as my point guard in 3s, and it's my shooting guard in 5s right now. Overall, this build is solid, okay? You got 80 driving dunk. That is all you need. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, bro, I want a contact dunk. Cool. Maybe that's not the build for you. I'm gonna go ahead and go on that rim, okay? I would use cap breakers, and I would get my mid-range up to a 96, guys. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that 96 mid-range is the absolute meta. Now, when you're looking at the playmaking, okay, 85 pass act, 66 ball handle, 71 speed with ball. It's very mid. It's like, yo, Choc, what are you making here? Like, this is some BS. You're trying to make me waste my money. But what you guys are going to see is when we get to the cap breaker screen, you are going to have the meta ball handle and the meta speed with ball. Okay, so look, defense, 95 perimeter, 73 steal, and a high block. Now, some of you guys are going to be like, yo, this has no steal. Right now, you don't really need that high steal, man. You're not plucking anybody anyways. And in reality, with a 73 steal, you will be able to get good interception animations. And overall, this build has everything. It's got absolutely everything that you need, including the meta ball handle, the meta 3-pointer, the meta mid-range, good dunk, good defense, all that, okay? One thing that you need to be certain of, though, and keyword here is you need to be certain that you make this build the exact way that I made it, or it's not going to work. You got to make sure that you have that rebounding. And I might as well just answer this question now, because I know somebody in the comment section is going to ask it. They're going to say, yo, why would you not just make the build regularly? And you can. You don't have to necessarily glitch your build like this, but it gives you so much more attributes. If you compare the 6'8" that I just made after putting the cap breakers on, and you go and try to make it in the builder, you can't even come close to making your build that good. So what it does essentially is it glitches out the system, and it gives you more points to work with. In this scenario right here, this is a 6'5" that we would cap breaker to get 96 dunk with only 5 cap breakers. So with 5 cap breakers on this build, you are able to get this driving dunk to 96. And if you guys have been looking at high dunk builds, you know how expensive that attribute is. And because of the way that we're finessing the system, because of the way that we're glitching and doing this, we are going to be able to make a really good build in every other area. As you guys can see, we have great shooting, okay? All you really need in this game is like an 89 3 to make shots. So 91 is going to be more than enough, especially once you use your cap breakers and you get your limitless up. Again, you use 5 cap breakers on driving dunk, get it to 96. You use 5 cap breakers on your 3-pointer, boom. Now you're really looking at a super, super meta build. And you also have all the ball handling that you need to go crazy. You have extremely good defense. And again, make sure that you guys are paying attention. You guys see here, I'm putting up the offensive rebound, putting up the defensive rebound. This is an absolute must on these builds for whatever reason. You have to have the offense and defensive rebound up. Now, I am not the first person to come out with this, and I'm not claiming to be, okay? I just want it to be clear. I just have been looking at builds for myself and kind of labbing them out, and I figured I would go ahead and show you guys them while also showing you guys the 6'8" build that I'm currently rocking with. But overall, if you guys were looking to make a 6'5" build with really high 3-pointer and extremely high dunk that can also play defense, can also ball handle, can also do everything you need to do, this is another really good option for you, man. As you guys can see, you're going to have everything that you need, and you could not make this without essentially glitching out the build, man. This build right here is a 2-way 3-point slasher. Build number 3, man. Build number 3 is a bit of a wild card. And don't be surprised. The key word here is do not be surprised if you see me pop out on a build like this sometime soon, man. I am hearing a lot of rumblings. I have not played on a build like this myself, but I am hearing a lot of rumblings that these 6'11" builds are like 7'4" builds on crack. Don't quote me. Don't shoot the messenger. All I'm saying is I've been hearing a lot of crazy things about these 6'11" builds. So don't be surprised if you start seeing people transition. I heard they can do everything a 7'4" can do, but they can also play defense and they can also dribble. You know what I'm saying? So something I might have to look into. Now, what you guys are seeing right here is, again, us finding a way to finesse the system. It's like, yo, Choc, 63 3-pointer is garbage. But again, With the cap breakers, it's not going to be a 63 three-pointer. That's what I'm trying to tell you. With the cap breakers, you could get your three-pointer to a 91 with 5 cap breakers. And again, what we're doing here is just being smart and being resourceful, okay? You're taking a feature that 2K added. You're finessing the game a little bit, and you're allowing yourself to make these crazy demigod builds. As you guys can see, 92 pass act, 91 mid, 91 3, high driving dunk, high driving layup, high standing dunk, and then again, solid defense. Obviously, your defense isn't going to be great, but that's just kind of how these 6'11 builds are in general. They don't come equipped with the best defense, but overall, that build is an offensive juggernaut, man. And I'm telling you, I've been hearing a lot of things, man. I've been hearing a lot of things about these 6'11s, man. And I don't want to say to go make one because I haven't tried it. But all I'm going to say is I've heard that if you make one of these, you're not going to be disappointed that you did, because overall, they've kind of been becoming the meta. And in general, man, it seems like this game has kind of turned into making the biggest build possible that's viable in every aspect simulator, which is why you see me making a 6'8 and most people playing on these big builds. This is a mid-paint playmaking eraser. Now let's go ahead and talk some gameplay, okay? Now this gameplay is going to be with me playing in an overnight, okay? So this is going to be a good tournament. It's not ranked pro-am. We're not just playing against bums. We are playing against comp. So this is nothing but comp games, and I'm running on this build, okay? So on this gameplay, you are going to see I'm on my 6'8". This is my first time playing on my 6'8", and I'm running point guard with it. Now, you are going to see a lot of fast breaks because you know that's how I get down, but I was running point guard on the 6'8". So for a lot of people that have been asking, yo, are these big builds viable in comp pro-am to run the one? The answer is absolutely, no doubt, yes. Okay, at the end of the day, this thing can do everything that my small guard can do, and it gets contested significantly less. The only thing that you can't really do on a build like this is Curry slide, and with SGA behind the back, it's kind of similar to that Curry slide. It's obviously not as quick, but it is still a really viable move if you guys are still wanting to have something like Curry. But overall, as you guys can see, I'm on a 6'8", 2Tax on a 6'8". It was a good little duo we had going on, okay? It's very hard to guard, especially because in this game, in reality, only really the lockdown is getting stops. Like shooting guard builds are not getting stops. As you guys can see, look, I'm not even right stick dribbling like that. I do a couple dribbles, hit my slip, easy dunk. And again, I got 85 pass accuracy on this build, which is going to be more than enough to make the passes I need to make. Also, with the 95 perimeter, I can guard ball. So as you guys can see, I'm up top guarding ball on this build, and I'm having absolutely no trouble with it because, again, 6'8", long wingspan, 95 perimeter. And this is all because we were able to glitch the builds out. And I've been playing on this build pretty much in everything now. As you guys can see, that's a 15 right there. If I'm on my 6'2", that's probably a 50% contest. I've been playing on this build in Pro-Am. I've been playing on this build in Stage. I've been playing on this build in Park. Pretty much at this point, anytime you're tuning in to the stream, I've been on this build. So I guarantee you probably got sent this video and you're like, yo, what build do you want? I'm like, yo, I'm on my 6'8". Go ahead, go make it. Glitch your build out, go crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the builds in the comment section, man. Let me know if you guys are going to make one. Again, it's not like the craziest thing ever, but to me, you get so much more attributes doing it like this. I'm not really sure why 2K added this feature. I do think it was like a good thought process, but at the same time, like if you're not doing this to your build, it's kind of dumb. And let me go ahead and answer another question that a lot of people are going to ask. Like, you can't really do this on smaller builds. Like it's a reason I don't have a 6'3" like this and I don't have a 6'2" like this. Like it's kind of only going to be effective and only really going to work well if you're on a 6'8", which again is already the best height. The 6'8" builds just keep getting better, man. It's like the best build in the game is just getting even better. And I don't know what their thought process was. Like, I guess, you know, it kind of reminds me of NBA 2K23 where like the bigger builds were like the entire meta of the game. Like that's exactly the vibes that it's giving me. But overall, man, I think if you guys make one of these builds, you'll definitely be happy. Like I said, the 6'5", the 96'3", 96 dunk, that's going to be a really good build too. I don't have that one, but I know it's going to be good. And then again, the 6'11", I've just been hearing so many things about 6'11s. They don't look good to me on paper, and I think that's why I haven't made it. Like, when I look at that 6'11" I just made, it's like, I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't really move the needle. But I've just heard, it's kind of like how the 7'4" is. Like, you just hear so many good things, and eventually you got to try it. So you guys can see clocks winding down 2 Go ahead and get into that MIDI. But overall, appreciate you guys for watching the video, man. Let me know what you guys want to see moving forward. Do you guys want to see more competitive gameplay? Do you want to see more builds, jump shots? Like, let me know what you guys are struggling with, what you guys want to see. And as always, it's your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.